let's go racing. If you've ever dreamed of driving a race car,
Let's see. What color do you like?
this is where dreams become reality. The Richard Petty driving experience.
I've seen these other guys do it. If they can do it, I can do it.
The king of racing, Richard Petty.
Big change for you.
A big, big change. We started out on a dirt floor, okay?
Tells me that while everything has changed in NASCAR over the years, at the same time, nothing has changed.
There is a lot of good drivers on the racetrack, but there's very few winners.
Racing is still racing.
There's an intangible there of some sort
It's a tangible.
that takes one person from the pack to the front.
I don't guess anybody's come up with yet just what the difference is. I mean,
There's no holes in my socks today. My mother would be thrilled.
And whatever that intangible is, I'm about to find out if I have it.
Chris, this doesn't feel fire retardant to me.
You know, putting on a driver's suit is not supposed to take this long.
I didn't know there was going to be a dexterity test at the beginning. You're the only woman in the race suit.
I know. I noticed
Are
that
you?
too.
Is this something you're being forced to do, or is this something that's like a dream?
It's on my bucket list.
It's on, it's on your bucket list.
In a classroom, we meet the other drivers.
Trudy Huey, no fear. This is you're okay.
No, I am fearful.
Yeah, I'm a little scared.
You scared for me?
I'm wearing an adult diaper,
Are you?
just in case.
Trudy Huey and Steve Kozar feel like I do.
Is it? Are you nervous?
Yes.
Is it? It is.
Excited.
Is anybody not nervous? Are you all nervous? Everybody a little nervous? Like, what if I go into the wall?
3,400 pounds, 625 horsepower, and we
They
got.
go over and over everything in detail, both in the classroom
You're gonna have to steer the car to the right, roll off the gas, 2 hands on the wheel.
and out on the track at Charlotte Motor Speedway.
Is it a bad sign if you're actually afraid while driving in the van?
Slow yourself down and in.
It's during the in-car safety instructions that you could start to feel the tension build.
Halon eliminates all breathable oxygen in the air.
What?
This is where we learn about the fire suppression system.
You're going to a fire.
You
I
pull this.
pull that, and all the breathable oxygen disappears.
It all's gone.
How long does that last?
A few seconds. Inside this car, it'll be a few minutes. So you want
A
to be
few
on your
minutes?
way out.
Today, the track is wet from rain, and they're out taking a look at the asphalt between turns 1 and 2. And let me tell you something, the turns are much steeper than I ever imagined.
Obviously on TV, you don't get this. You can't tell what this is like until you come stand here and your body is like, ugh.
To help dry off the track, we got to do laps in our own cars. That was a blast. And once the track was dry, they fitted Andy and I with helmets and Hans devices.
Now you've never done this before? You ever done the ride along?
Yeah, but it was going a little over 100, so
Oh, no.
it's like
Okay.
driving with you on the freeway.
They gave us one last bit of instructions.
I'm just reading the back of his car and I'm reading the line he's on.
Pretty much. You'll have it memorized. 1-800-B-PETTY. 1-800-B-PETTY by the time you get back.
I'm sorry, what was that?
1-800-B-PETTY. You'll have that
The
memorized.
king loves you.
Yes.
And then he'll wave you off into position, and that's how you're going to get the speed.
Then Andy hopped in and went first.
Holy cow. Holy cow. Did I say holy cow?
Andy tore it up and felt great. And now it's my turn, and I'm a nervous wreck.
Sweet Lord.
Hey, my horn doesn't work.
I knew you were going to do that.
Ah!
Here we go. Let's go racing. You know, my experience didn't feel quite the same as Andy's.
I couldn't get close enough to him. It was fear, just complete fear that I was going to wreck the car. So I kept my distance. I couldn't get next to the wall. I was horrible,
Sadly, my assessment was accurate.
to be honest. It was awful.
You were a long way back.
This is the very thing Richard Petty tried to get through my thick skull.
If you're scared, you know, then it's not going to work. You had too much experience doing something else, okay? You know what I mean? That you built a wall in there.
There is at least one fundamental difference between me and real race car drivers. Fear.
Whew. Fear never entered the picture. I mean, from the time I started driving until I ended up, and even in the wrecks and stuff, I always felt like I didn't have any fear.
If I want to tear this track up, I have to change the way I think.
And I watched you in your car. It's a lot closer than that.
Andy took off for his second run before me and looked good. And then I took off, hoping to break through my fears. It's like someone beating you with a stick for 10 minutes and enjoying it. I don't know. It's so nerve-wracking. It's like, ah, and then you're like, I love this! And that is exactly how it felt to me. I was in complete terror and loved every second.
I mean, you really can't even describe it. It's one of those things that you have the opportunity, you see it, and you see these guys on TV, and you know, think how fast they're going.
You can't put it in perspective.
I have no idea what I went because I didn't look at anything.
No, it was great, without a doubt. It was the most wonderful feeling I've ever had.
It's good, isn't it?
I'm just going to focus on not throwing up.
Absolutely. Let's hear from Mike Redding.
Yeah, Mike.
Back in the driver's classroom, they handed out our Richard Petty driving experience certificates with our top speeds on them.
Oh my gosh.
I honestly expected my time to be a lot better than this.
That's horrible. It was the slowest, wasn't it?
It was so bad, even other drivers tried to console me.
It was the experience.
Thanks, Steve. Nobody had a slower speed than me. Wow!
And remember Trudy?
What's going through your mind right now?
I'm doing well to be standing up.
She was absolutely terrified too before we raced. Well, she beat me like a drum. Turns out the bravest thing I did all day
This is your official speed.
was showing my certified speed to the king.
You wouldn't even get a ticket on the road, would you?
I drove a pathetic 112 miles per hour.
I tell you what it does. It makes you respect the guys that do get out there and do their job a lot more than what you did before you went in.
It scared that out of me.
Okay.
When the man who holds records that will likely never be broken, 200 victories, 7 NASCAR championships, explains the differences between you and race car drivers, you listen up.
And a lot of people just have natural talent. I mean, the ones that, okay, not throwing all on your talent.
And then enjoy a good laugh.